The federal privacy watchdog says he is concerned about a data breach involving student information that's in a system used across Canada. His office is seeking more information from the U.S.-based company behind the targeted software. Now, earlier this month, PowerSchool told school boards, including Canada's largest, the Toronto District School Board, it experienced a data breach between December 22nd and 28th of last year. It said the incident is contained and that it has taken steps to prevent further unauthorized access or misuse of affected data. We're learning now about the impact of that breach on the TDSB. Joining us live now is Ryan Bird with the school board. We thank you, sir, for your time. And I'm just looking here at some of the data that, particularly for current students, is affected in this breach. What are we telling parents and students right now?
So in a message that went out, I'm just looking at the list, between September 1st and 2017, these are students between that date and December 28, 2024, there are a number of pieces of information, first, middle, last names, date of birth, gender, health card number, Ontario education number, there's your TDSB student number, TDSB email address, a number of pieces of information that were stored within the student information system that may have been accessed. Those are the current students, and then we have previous students ranging from September 3rd, 1985 up until August 31st, 2017.
And so that means that even people, for instance, like me or my sister, who have been, let's just say, long removed from being at a TDSB school, but our info is also included here, not as much. I do want to think a little bit, though, about some of the information you're mentioning, residency status, and also potentially discipline notes from principals and vice principals and admin. What does the TDSB say to parents that are concerned that information about their children could be in the wrong hands, and particularly vulnerable information like that?
Well, the important thing to keep in mind is that PowerSchool, which is the company that our school board, a number of other school boards across North America, use to store student information, have provided assurances to all school boards that they are confident that the information has been deleted and has not been copied elsewhere. So they are confident that it has not appeared on the web, the dark web. So those are the assurances that we are receiving as a school board. The other thing to keep in mind is information like a health card, for example, many of which the historical ones, like, for example, you and your sister you had mentioned, would be the old red and white cards, which would have long expired a long time ago. Regardless, we are still very concerned that this even happened. We've been working closely with PowerSchool to do everything we can on our end to make sure that all systems are secure, which I can confirm they are, and work with them to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
And speaking of the response from PowerSchool, and also when the TDSB learned, that was on January 7th. The breach we're told, happened just before and through Christmas. In terms of the time frame, is the TDSB concerned that it took almost 2 weeks to get the notice that there was even a data breach here?
We did express our concern over the timeline of when we were notified, but they said they had been looking into it for some time, during that time confirming the information that may have been accessed prior to notifying boards. But yes, we did share our concern over the length of time it took between the alleged breach and then the notification of all school boards, which was on, yes, to your point, Tuesday, January 7th.
Ryan, we're going to have to leave it there. We appreciate your time helping us understand what is affected and to what degree. Ryan Bird with the TDSB.
Thank you so much.